Alright, first video on my new camera, woo!
Now I'm the king of the swinger.
Alright guys, so hi, I'm Kelsey. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. So today I'm going to be doing the DCP tag. I feel like everyone does the DCP tag like right before they come down. So I'm about 3 weeks out from my program starting, so I figured why wouldn't I do the DCP tag? And also I got a real camera, that's what I'm filming on right now, and it has a flip screen, so if I look up from time to time, that is what I'm looking at. Sorry, I'll do my best to look at the actual camera, but yeah, so now that I have a real camera, I have no excuse not to make more YouTube videos, so stay tuned and subscribe if you want to see more from me. Alright, so let's get started. I pulled up the questions on my phone. So question number 1 is, how did you hear about the program? So I think I first heard about the program when my cousin did it. She did it probably when I was in like 8th or 9th grade, I can't remember. Probably like 6 or 7 years ago. So that's how I first heard about it. And then ever since then, I've kind of just been watching like DCP videos on YouTube and just keeping up with the new class of DCP people each semester. So that's how I originally heard about it, was when my cousin did it. All right, so question number 2 is, how was the interview process? So my interview process was actually went very smoothly. Got very lucky. I actually applied I believe it opened on a Tuesday. The application opened on a Tuesday, and I applied the Thursday that it opened. I not immediately, but within a couple hours got a web-based interview, did the web-based interview, and then I scheduled my phone interview for the next week, I believe. And then my phone interview was on a Friday, and I got accepted on, I think it was the following Tuesday. Let me look, let me get the exact dates. I think I put it all in my phone interview video that I posted. I posted my full phone interview. I think in the description of my phone interview video, I put all the exact dates of everything, because I know when I was going through the interview process and the application process, I was curious about like how people's timelines were. So let me look that up really quick. Okay, so the applications dropped on January 22nd for the fall 2019 program. On January 24th, I submitted my application, took the WBI, and scheduled my phone interview. And then February 1st, I had my phone interview. And then February 5th, I was accepted. So I would say the interview process, I got really lucky, and it was really smooth and really quick. And I was so stressed beforehand, like the month before the application dropped, I was crazy obsessed about everything and doing all kinds of research. So I got lucky that my application process went very quickly and I got accepted so quickly. But everyone's timeline is different, and if your timeline's longer, like, don't stress, because I know people that applied the first day of applications and then got accepted. Like the last week they were sending out acceptances. So just trust the process. I know everyone says that, just trust the process, and if it's your time, it's your time. If not, apply again the next season. You will do great. So question number 3 was, where were you when you found out? And if you saw my acceptance video, I actually was able to get my reaction on, record my reaction somehow. Every time I went to check the portal to see if anything was new, I filmed it, so you can go watch that video and see my reaction actually. But I was in my bedroom at my apartment up at school, so that's where I found out. And yeah, so question number 4 is, what's your role and what were some of your preferred roles? So my role is merchandise, and I am really excited about merchandise. I think it's a great spot for me. I'm so excited to pin trade and be on that side of stuff, because who doesn't love a good merchandise item? Some of my preferred roles, merchandise was one of my higher up roles, and then also I would say like my number 1 role was probably character attendant. I think character attendant would be the coolest role. I could never be like a character performer by any means, but I think being a character attendant would be super cool. So that was probably my top role. And then merchandise, I thought PhotoPass would also be really cool. I don't have a ton of like professional photography experience, so again, probably why I didn't get that. But I thought that would be pretty cool as well. Okay, I also thought attractions would be cool. What else were in my top? Yeah, front desk I thought would be a really cool role. And then also another one I had on here was vacation planner, which I'm actually kind of surprised I didn't get vacation planner, because if you're not aware, vacation planner is the person that sells the tickets and like up at the front of the parks and things like that. And at my university, I worked in the athletic department and did ticket sales. Like I worked in the ticket booth at sporting events and stuff, so I thought that experience, they would have put me in vacation planner because of that, because it's kind of a rare, unique job experience that I have. But I didn't get that, so but anyways, I'm super excited about merchandise and I can't wait to get started. And once I know where I'm at, if anyone's in Disney World this fall, come pin trade with me, because that's probably one of the most things I'm excited about for the role itself. Question number 5 is how did you find your roommates and how many roommates do you want? So I'm sure if you're keeping up with this season of the DCP, you're probably aware that all of the fall participants are only getting the opportunity to link with 0 to 1 person. So I originally we made a group of 4 of us total, and there were 4 of us girls that were gonna all link together, because that's how many people we thought we could link with, is like 3 ourselves and 3 others. So we made this group of 4 of us, and then we found out we could only link with 1 person. So we just split the group up, and we actually had housing registration open this morning, so I was able to link with Casey's. I'm super excited that I was able to at least link with Casey for the program. Me and the group of us 4 still, for housing registration, we ranked all of the exact same order for the apartment, so we're hoping by some magical miracle we somehow randomly end up in the same apartment. Which, who knows, I feel like that's a very slim chance that that'll happen, but we're keeping our fingers crossed that we can live together still, even though that's very slim. But we're still gonna do roommate gifts, because a couple of us already had bought stuff for it, so we're still gonna do gifts for each other, because we have gotten to know each other and we do plan on hanging out with each other and being friends while we're down there still. So I do plan on doing a video on the roommate gifts that I'm making for them, because I think it's a really cool idea, personally. So I will be doing a video on how I make their roommate gifts, so stay tuned for that. And then the second part of question number 5 is how many roommates do you want? I'm open to as many roommates as possible. I'm excited to meet new people and just have new experiences while I'm down there. So I think ideally I want to be placed in like a 6-person apartment, like a 3-bedroom, 6-person, one of those apartments. But I'm open to pretty much anything, as long as the rent's cheap and they're good people. So I am excited to see what all of the housing has to offer this year. So question number 6 is, what are you gonna miss during your program? So obviously I'm gonna miss my family, my friends, my dogs. I'm really gonna miss my dogs, probably more than any human being back home, honestly. But I'm also gonna miss the fall weather here. I'm from Michigan, so I'm also gonna miss like fall weather, and the leaves changing and all that kind of stuff. But I know Disney does a really good job at like really, like especially Magic Kingdom, like really amping it up for like Halloween. So I think I'll still feel like the fall spirit while I'm down there. So yeah, and I think I'll also definitely miss like holidays with family, because obviously I'll be working down at Disney for Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's. But I think it'll be a cool experience, so I know I'll miss that kind of stuff, but it's so worth it in the long run. Question 7 is, what is your favorite Disney park? Honestly, I've only been to Walt Disney World a handful of times, so I really feel like I need to be down there more to kind of have like a set answer on what my favorite park is. Whenever anyone asks me this, I always say Hollywood Studios, because My favorite rides in all of the parks are Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster. I love the whole like old Hollywood theme, like the Sunset Boulevard part of the park. I love that kind of stuff. So I think Hollywood Studios is my favorite. I haven't been there since probably like 5 years, so I haven't seen Toy Story Land or any of the new updates, and I'm not necessarily like excited about Galaxy's Edge. I think it'll be a cool addition to the park, but I'm not a Star Wars person. I've never seen any of the movies, so we'll see what that has to offer. And hopefully, I'm just praying that CPs aren't blocked out the entire program this fall, because it's kind of looking like that because of Galaxy's Edge. 8 is the first thing you want to do when you get down there. So I would say, I think the most generic answer, but probably also my answers, is to do like the park hopping and just to like get to know your roommates kind of stuff. And I really do want to park hop while I'm down there, and do that kind of in the first week before we can get into the park. So that probably is one of the first things I want to do down there. Number 9 is, what is your number 1 thing on your bucket list? That is a tough question. I definitely would love to do the 4 parks in 1 day challenge. I don't know, that seems like a really fun challenge to take on. With Hollywood Studios being blacked out though, kind of makes the whole 4 parks in 1 day a little tricky when we aren't able to get into Hollywood Studios. So we'll have to hold off and, like I said, wait and see if the blackout doesn't go the whole program. Oh, also another thing when it comes for my bucket list for work is I want to work in every park at least once. So I want to experience all the different locations and different fun costumes. So that's another top thing on my bucket list, is to work in every single park. And maybe even some resorts too, and just get a full experience. The last question, number 10, is one thing you hope to take away from the program. And I hope to take away so many things from the program. Firsthand friendships, and just I've heard people say they meet their lifelong friends doing this program, and I have already made some amazing friends through the Taco Bell text chat. So hey guys, if you're watching, so I hope to just grow closer to them and take away those friendships and many more friendships with roommates and co-workers and everyone. I just want to take away a bunch of friendships and lifelong memories, and also just work experience of working in a world recognition resort and such a big company. I'm so excited to be able to take away that experience and bring it back to my career when I get home. So yeah, that's probably the main things I want to take away. A nice pin collection and some cute ears and all that kind of stuff too, but mostly the friendships and the experience. So yeah, alright, so that is it for the DCP tag. This was a lot of fun to do, and I've watched so many of these. To be able to finally film one for myself is really exciting. So thanks for watching, guys, and make sure to subscribe if you want to see more from me. I plan on filming a couple more videos before I head down there to Florida. My program starts August 19th, so I'll probably leave that weekend before, but I plan on doing like a pre-DCP haul of all the things I've bought for my program, and then also the roommate gift video. I plan to do that before I leave as well, and maybe a couple more little vlogs and probably an itinerary vlog and things like that. So now that I have a camera, I have no excuse not to make awesome videos for you guys. So feel free to subscribe if you want to see more from me, and I will see you guys real soon. Bye!